Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Steve Kohler. I'm the president of Space Florida. We're pleased to have you all here today. We're equally pleased, Governor Christ, that you're here to join us, and Lieutenant Governor Kottkamp this morning. At this point, I wanted to recognize the importance of this event. It's clearly a threshold event for a space program from a state's perspective as well as Space Florida. It is also a cornerstone, what we would consider a cornerstone economic development event. As we focus on our efforts surrounding the commercial launch zone, Lieutenant Governor Kottkamp, who is the governor's designee chairman for Space Florida, accompanied myself and a number of other members of our presentation team some months ago for a briefing with the U.S. Air Force 45th Wing Command General Helms, at which time the concept for a commercial launch zone and the potential request for a license assignment of Launch Complex 36 was initially discussed. I might also add that without Lieutenant Governor Kottkamp's presence in the room, we may not be standing here today to recognize this important occasion. And furthermore, without the support, Governor Christ, of you to allow for his participation to such a level that he provides, we might not also be here today. So I think the strategic positioning from the governor right through to where we are today at Space Florida has resulted in probably one of the fastest reviews of consideration by the Air Force for this kind of request. So without any further delay, please join me in welcoming the sitting chair for Space Florida and the Lieutenant Governor of the state of Florida, Jeff Kottkamp.
Thank you very much. This is a great day in the state of Florida. And I want to thank, first of all, Steve Kohler and the entire Space Florida team for how hard they work to ensure our #1 position in the world in aerospace here in Florida. This announcement is really remarkable. Think about it. You know, if you're in space, where else would you rather be, Governor, but the Space Coast? To have the zip code of the Kennedy Space Center, to be able to be part of a launch complex that has a rich history, and is something that Steve didn't mention. This launch complex will be able to accommodate, I think he said, as many as 9 different vehicles, which is an amazing opportunity for the commercial space side of things, which we know is really the future of space. So this is an exciting day for our state, for the economy of Florida, and we wouldn't be here without the remarkable leadership of our governor, Governor Charlie Crist.
Thank you. Thanks. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Aerospace, biotech, and green energy. The opening of Space Launch Complex 36 at Cape Canaveral is historic, as the Lieutenant Governor said. It truly is an historic event. Florida has always been the home of big ideas. You know, from people like Henry Flagler and Walt Disney and so many others, the entrepreneurial spirit is part of our DNA. It's just natural, and it's there, and it's palpable here today. Right here in Florida, less than 4 decades ago, it was President John F. Kennedy who challenged our country for us to go to the moon in less than 10 years. And, you know, when I look back and I see this logo, it's inspiring to see the Space Florida logo and the possibilities and the entrepreneurship and now the commercial endeavors that are possible because of our dear friends in the United States Air Force. And so we owe the Air Force Command a great debt of gratitude. We have a great celebration today. And I know that, you know, Florida, where America literally reaches for the stars, from right here in the Space Coast, this is going to be a great, great endeavor. I am as confident as I've ever been about the future of the Space Coast and the future of Florida. So to each and every one of you here today, God bless you. Thank you for what you're doing, and let's keep moving forward. Thank you very much.